I've got 2 on the tables. I'm going to encourage you to touch and play because I'm actually going to make you touch and play. So if you think you're just going to sit back and not be able to do anything, you're wrong. I've been doing this long enough that I get everybody involved. That's the best way to learn. All right.
Hi, thank you.
Your on-off button, you guys stick your finger in here and it's way towards the back of that. You push it on and it comes on. So it's the little green button up on the top. All right. So if you see it up on the top, away you go. All right. Glass window is your RFU, you're ready for use indicator. So if there's a problem, it's going to have a circle with a line through it. Otherwise, you're all set to go. The top button is your bell button. That is your alarm silence key. You get 90 seconds of quiet time with that alarm silence. All right. So 90 seconds of quiet time. We do have a couple of alarms turned on. We turned on MAP for your blood pressure. We turned on SpO2. And what was the other one?
Heart rate and no breath for 20 seconds.
Yeah, no breath for 20 seconds. So those are your alarms that are turned on currently. You can turn on up to 42 alarm lines if you really want, or you can just leave what we have preset for you. Next button is your home button. So hit your home button. Gives you your trend window. Every 5 minutes, it's going to take a picture of the screen and put it in that trend window. We could actually change that to every 15 because you're taking vitals every 15, so it's just the same as your vitals. All right. So every 5 minutes, right now it's set to take a picture, put it in the screen. Take a picture, put it in the screen. Take a picture, put it in the screen.
And it will log.
It's going to take a picture of the screen every 5 minutes or whatever interval we set it at. It will automatically take blood pressures every 15 minutes. So when you turn this on, 15 minutes later, it's going to take a blood pressure. If you forget to hit the blood pressure button and take your initial blood pressure, 15 minutes after you've turned the monitor on, your blood pressure cuff's going to go off. So it'll all of a sudden, oh wait, probably should get blood pressure, right? Things happen that we miss things occasionally, so this will be your trend window. So if you're looking to see something, you get there.
Is there a standby mode once you turn it on that you can be in standby?
Nope. I can show you how to change it to a different interval or turn it to manual.
No. I just, because of the time that our current monitors take to load up, we leave them on but on standby.
Yep. This will turn on real pretty quickly. All right. If you hit your home button one more time, you get a large numeric. Great numbers, horrible waveforms. So if you're looking for waveforms for anything, you're not going to see any waveforms on this screen over here. All right. So all numerics, no waveforms. If you hit your home button again, you're back to original home screen. If the screen, the big screen, is not what you want it to be, it's your home button. Max times you're going to have to hit it is 3 to get back to your original home screen. All right. Most of the time, it's just 1 backs you out to that 1. If the column of keys is not what you want it to be, the quick access keys, it's the boomerang arrow at the bottom. And we'll talk about those after we get done on this side. All right. Your navigation keys, you have a solid dot, a counterclockwise arrow, and a clockwise arrow. That's how we get around on our screen. So if you use one of those arrows, you'll move a blue box around. All right. If you highlight that blue box, you can change parameters in that box. Anything you change 2 minutes after you power the device off reverts back to your department settings for the most part. All right? And we will make sure your heart rate tone is on. All right? Question about things that turn blue. Turns blue, there's something you can do. All right. Next button down is our camera button. So grab your 4 lead wires or your 3 lead wires out of your bag. Yours is going to be on this side. We're going to hook up to the simulator real quick. There's a scare rhythm for you guys. You can make whatever rhythm you want, I don't care. I don't have anything that you're going to feel comfortable with, so. That's a normal rate for you guys. No, I throw a normal sinus up there at 72. That's concerning for you. All right. So, on your simulator, pick a different waveform. Doesn't matter to me which waveform you pick. Oh, hush. All right. We got that. oh, that's bad. I want to get a picture of that. But go back to whatever waveform you were at, switch your waveform, and then hit your camera button. What that camera button does is it takes a 24-second strip, 12 before, 12 after, saves to the printable memory of the device. I'm going to make a hard left turn here on this monitor real quick, just for a second. Okay.
Printable memory from that? No.
So it goes back in time, so that waveform goes by, something bad happened, and it's going to grab that waveform for 24 seconds. So it's go back in time 12 seconds,
Right.
ahead in time 12 seconds.
But then it can print to somewhere or upload
Yep.
to somewhere?
So we can print it off. We can have it set to print automatically. Right now, it's not set to print automatically. It's saved to your code summary or your treatment summary. So what you would print off at the end, it would be in there,
It will print from here,
Yep,
or we
it
have to
would
look it up?
print from here.
Oh.
right from here. All right. So 24-second strip, 12 before, 12 after, saves to the printable memory. There's a reason I say it 3 times, because if we hear it 3 times, we're supposed to remember it. If we're supposed to say it, we remember it even more. If you go straight across, there's a roll of paper. Hit that roll of paper 1 time. Highlights blue and starts printing paper, right?
No.
Yes.
Yes. Hit it a second time. 3-second delay and it stops printing. All right. This strip is something really, really, really important that you wanted to save. You lose the strip, you're not getting it back. Does everybody understand that? If I use the roll of paper to get my strip, and I lose the strip, I no longer have that strip.
No, it's not held in memory.
We hold the whole thing, the whole call, but you have to watch it as a movie player, and that's a completely different program. If you want it on your treatment summary, it is the camera button. Camera button, camera button, camera button, camera button. Can't say that one enough.
So you can hit the camera multiple times
Yep.
during the course, and then at the end, print it all. Okay.
Or if it's something that you want to see right away, you could hit your home key, bring up your trend window, see that there's a camera in that box. I can navigate to in that box, highlight it, and print that strip. So by using your navigation keys, I can get in there, highlight it, and then print it off.
So if you haven't turned the monitor off, you could go reprint it.
What's that?
So if you haven't turned it off, you could go reprint it.
No, if you've hit
Because
the
you can
Yes.
go into the event,
Yep.
go to the camera, say, this is the strip I just flew out the
that's
door.
if you hit your camera though, not
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
hit the
right.
paper roll.
Correct. Camera only, paper roll. You lose paper, it's gone.
Okay.
So you hit the what it's saying is hit your camera button. Don't hit the paper roll.
Oh, hold
Oh, because
Alright.
there's
Go
a, so you
down.
like
The camera
immediately print, or you can take a picture.
Right.
So
You can the paper roll immediately prints it, it's gone, you lose your paper, it's
on.
gone.
Hit her own key.
Your camera roll, it's
You can
stored.
Go down to
print
the
it.
bottom
Yes.
of the gray box.
As long as you haven't turned it off.
Right.
So if you take a bunch of
Actually-
pictures, you just print it out at the
And
end.
now
Yes.
I can navigate.
Which
Now
takes
I
it,
hit
it
printer.
basically saves it to the memory.
Saves it to the memory and then you can print it out as many times as you
If you hit this, it's
Then
one
it's
and
gone.
done.
Yeah, that's why he's throwing it in the trash.
How do we load that paper?
It's easy on the side. I'll
Okay.
show you.
It's a lot easier on there than it is with any of these bags.
It's literally
Door
like a
opens
pop
up.
door.
Paper feeds out the bottom, just go straight in with it. That's all.
Kind of like our, like the Pixis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. So here's your 24-second strip. There's your camera. It went back in time 12 seconds. And then ahead in time 12 seconds. Saves to the printable memory of the device. So where your camera is, went back in time and ahead in time. Saves to the printable memory of the device. Alright. Are we good with printing? Okay. The blood pressure key, that's pretty self-explanatory. It starts and stops your blood pressures. Leads are over here, so if you want to look at different leads, you can look at different leads. Right? You can add multiple leads on the channel at the time.
You're
Right?
on the wrong screen. You're gonna go to your home screen, so there's buttons. There you go. Now you got the side key.
Yeah, there you go. Alright. This one has, these are EMS models, so it's got 12 lead feature on it. You guys don't have 12 lead feature because I don't think you could keep some very creative work to get the 12 lead on that little one.
Oh, we do it.
End-tidal CO2. So here's the trickiest part of the device. And I'm going to make you do this. Alright. Untitled CO2. It is a quarter turn twist and only a quarter turn twist. So, there's a little trap door on the side here. You're going to push that trap door down. And then you're going to push your capnography in. You guys don't have a bag on yours, so it's a lot easier. Just push it in, quarter turn twist. So you hit the CO2 button, you get the green dot, purple box going across the back, right? It says initializing, it'll say zeroing, initializing, and then give you question marks and then zeros. Go ahead, take your in your hand and blow in your hand. You're going to get two numbers. You get your end-tidal CO2 number, and you get your respiratory rate. Or actually a breath rate.
How's your CO2?
She's
32.
And then you get your waveform on the screen. So if you forget to turn it on, you will get no green dot on the box, and you'll get no purple waveform. Usually what happens is people are so used to plugging in and automatically working. With the ZOLL monitor, it doesn't. Alright? So hook it up, or turn it on, let it zero, connect to your patient. Questions, concerns about that? When would you use it? That's up to you guys. There were some discussions on it yesterday, but that's up to you guys.
She's only 17.
Questions, concerns about end-tidal? Alright, turn it off. Hit the CO2 button. The last troubleshooting with your end-tidal CO2, if it's saying initializing and not going off of initializing, you've tightened it too much. All right, back it off a little bit. It's only a quarter turn twist. It's not to make it tight.
Will it crack it?
You might, but I mean, I got a truck guy from the fire department. He's the one I'm worried about it cracking. I don't think you guys are gonna crack them too often. So, not saying you can't, but you know, don't be grabbing out your hemostat and start turning on it. It's just push it in, quarter turn twist. Questions, concerns about capnography? And again, either ET tube style or nasal cannula style will work with it. So, I don't know how small they make an end-tidal for nasal. I know there's an infant one, so I don't know if that goes small enough for you guys or not. Questions, concerns about capnography? RX with the cross. Alright, I have to kneel down here because I can't see that well. No. So we've got leave is your top one. Then we've got
No, not on yours. Not on.
what
not
was
on
the
yours.
second one? What did we label the
Wait,
second
hold
one
on.
as?
I took a picture.
I don't remember our
I think it's in isolate.
Yep, in isolate. And then arrive, event, so a generic event. Alright. And then we have
ABD.
ABD. And then page 2 we have Tico.
So on or off Ticotherm. It doesn't say it on your guys's, but it will.
So
It-
we'll
it-
just hit the RX.
We'll go over that in a minute.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're just telling you what the buttons are. So the top one is on and off Ticotherm. The next one is you reach core temp. It just says core. The next one is med if you give a med. The next one is for seizures. It says C's. Oh, it said med again. I'll have to remember what we changed it to. What does it
You
say?
have C's and then med. Oh, you do have 2 meds.
Yeah,
That's
I
twice.
just forgot one. I'll reprogram
So
it.
is that like we can mark?
So yeah,
like
it's like
on
marking
the-
that
like
you
the
did
brains?
something. Yeah, but so we did when you leave or arrive. No, what did we do? We didn't do arrive in when you first get there because we figure the baby's usually hooked up to something you're not messing with. That you write your time down. But this keeps a track for you. So then when you leave the unit, you can say leave, in isolate, that kind of thing.
That's just for us to.
That's for us, so that when you print the report at the end, it's all in there.
So we're gonna be required to print this.
No, you're not
Oh,
required.
okay.
No, you don't have to use the buttons.
No,
It's
no,
just,
okay.
but it
So
does.
It's labeled.
It'll label it at a
Oh.
time. It'll timestamp it. But this will also do your vitals Q15 if you don't want to do pictures. So when you print that report, your vitals every 15 is going to be on there.
And when
'Cause-
you left.
and when you left, and when you.
Right, 'cause the last time, like, what time did we leave?
But that's not part of the report. Like so if you're